Think about how many times you've sat in traffic, going absolutely nowhere, and thought there has to be a better way to live. This video is about that feeling, and more specifically, about the 112 hours a year the average Vancouver driver loses just sitting in gridlock, not working or with their family, just simply stuck. I'm going to break down what that time actually costs you, and why Prince George, British Columbia is one of the most time-efficient cities in Canada to live in right now. Vancouver is consistently ranked among the top 4 worst cities for traffic congestion in all of North America, sitting right up there with Los Angeles and Mexico City. During rush hour, the average driver moves at 21 kilometers per hour, making it slower than a serious cyclist. You're only covering 5 kilometers in 15 minutes in the middle of a major city. Globally, Vancouver ranks 45th out of every city on the planet for congestion. That's not simply just a bad week. That's the documented, consistent reality of commuting there every single day. Most people think of traffic as an annoyance, but it's also a financial cost. Every hour in that car is an hour you're not billing, not resting, not parenting. It's a time tax, and in Vancouver, that tax is brutal. The average one-way commute in Prince George is about 18.5 minutes. In Vancouver, it's 30 minutes. That's an 11-minute savings each way, or 22 minutes saved every single day. Across a standard working year, that daily 22-minute difference compounds into 92 hours of total time saved. That's nearly 4 full days put back in your hands every single year just by changing your geography. Prince George is a car-dependent city. About 90% of residents commute by personal vehicle. But because the roads are genuinely free-flowing, nearly half the city, or 49.3% more specifically, of residents arrive at work or get back home in under 15 minutes. That includes the school run and the grocery store. Every errand is basically 15 minutes or less from your home. Every leg of your day moves without friction, and that compounds quickly. 92 hours is enough time to coach your kids' soccer season start to finish. It's enough Friday nights at Trench Brewing or Crossroads where you're not watching the clock or calculating if you make it home before the kids are in bed. It's enough Saturday mornings out at the Caledonia Nordique Ski Club trails without feeling like you're stealing time from a list that never gets shorter. When you stop spending 45 minutes a day going nowhere, you cook more, you sleep more, you actually decompress before you walk through the door at home. The commute doesn't just cost you time, it costs you the energy you were supposed to use for the rest of your life. Research consistently links long daily commutes to elevated cortisol levels and measurable declines in sleep quality and relationship satisfaction. Vancouver's 112 annual hours of gridlock, it's not just an inconvenience. For a lot of families, it's a slow, quiet drain on everything that actually makes life worth living. Remote workers always ask about the internet up here. TELUS has invested $19 million into Prince George specifically to upgrade legacy copper networks to 100% fiber optic connections right to the home. Symmetrical gigabyte speeds, the same infrastructure you would find in a downtown Vancouver condo, now available across standard residential neighborhoods throughout the city. You can earn a metropolitan salary working remotely while living somewhere where your mortgage is a fraction of what it would be in the lower mainland. Frictionless commute and yet world-class internet. That combination is genuinely rare in Canada right now. Vancouver is a world-class city. The geography is stunning, the professional depth is real, and if your career absolutely requires you to be physically there, that is a legitimate factor you can't avoid. But for families who are established, remote, or in a field that travels with them, the math is getting harder to defend. The benchmark price for a detached home in Vancouver is sitting around $1.85 million right now. Commuters lose 112 hours a year to traffic, and 1 in 4 residents reports feeling chronically lonely or socially isolated despite being surrounded by millions of people. In Prince George, the benchmark for a single-family detached home is just $456,500. Your commute is under 15 minutes, and because every community organization here needs active members to actually function, you don't stay anonymous for long, as you get pulled in and quickly become a part of something. The shift from surviving the logistical grind of a major city to actually building a life in a place, that's what the data keeps pointing at. Our neighborhood tour videos are built to show you what that feels like on the ground. Keep checking out our channel and start getting a real picture of where to live in Prince George before you make any decisions. Vancouver's traffic problem is real, measurable, and consistently ranks among the worst in North America. Those 112 hours a year lost to gridlock is time that does not come back. Prince George runs on a completely different scale. Nearly half the city is home or at work in under 15 minutes. Free-flowing roads, gigabyte fiber internet, 22 minutes saved every day that compounds into 92 hours a year, and 4 full days you actually get to spend the way you want. For a lot of people, that doesn't just make financial sense, it changes the quality of their daily life entirely. Navigating the Prince George real estate market doesn't have to be stressful. I have a free seller's guide if you're planning to list and a relocation guide for anyone moving to Prince George. But if you're looking to buy and want more tailored information, ask for my Home Buyers program. On top of the buyer's guide, I'll send you exclusive weekly videos and emails to walk you through the process step by step. Just comment the word guide below, tell me which one fits your situation, and I'll send the link right over. When you're ready to actually look at homes or list your property, the easiest way to connect is to call, text, or email. All those details are right here on the screen. See you in the next video.